If you would like to see how a married couple budgets almost $150,000 yearly salary, please stick around and watch this entire video. Hey, welcome back guys to the channel. My name is Jesse and I make videos on budgeting, saving money, paying debt, and financing everyday expenses. If this interests you, please consider subscribing. I upload videos 3 times per week. With that being said, let's go ahead right into it. Now I know that you guys might be asking yourself that I have December here, and I understand that, but the reason being is because we have one more check that we need to budget for the month of December, which is my wife, which is the 4th check that we did have. So as you guys see right here, that's why this paycheck number 4 is empty. If you are new, this is something that I use to track all of our expenses from the income that we have, from rent, groceries, restaurants, car gas, cell phone, internet, all the way to fund money. Okay, this is a way that I can see how or where our money is going. Okay, so for today's video, this is the last paycheck of December. Since we are already in the new year, I apologize for uploading this till today, but let's just go ahead and budget this out. Okay, so for the month, for this paycheck number 4, it's going to be a total of $1,900. Okay, and what we're gonna budget right now is, let me see, I have here the total of each column as you see right here. So let's just go through it together and see what we need to stuff in our envelopes. Okay, so for rent, it's a total of $1,600. We have so far in our envelopes we have $1,200. So that means that we're going to be putting $400 only for this paycheck. Okay, for groceries we have $300. Looks like we already did the $300. So for this check, it's going to be 0. Let me just put the dollar signs all the way down. That way I can save some time. Okay, so give me 1 second, then we'll go through it together. All right. So for car gas, looks like we have budgeted for $400. We already did that. So for restaurants, let's do restaurants first. Restaurants $300. We already put $300 in there for restaurants, so that's going to be 0. Car gas currently is $400, but it looks like we already did that. Cell phone was $130. We did that already. Internet $40. We did that. Spotify 0. Student loans, that was already done. $170 for car insurance. The gym, that has been done already. Parents, we still help out our parents. We do provide $300 on a monthly basis for them to help them out. Vacation, we budgeted for the month of December was $200, and then fund money was $900. Okay, so it looks like we've already put everything aside. So the only thing that really we have to do today is, out of the $1,900, it just puts $400 to the side for rent, since rent is $1,600. So I'm gonna put this to the side, and we have the check right here. So what we're gonna do together is, you guys are gonna help me count this out, but before I do that, I need to separate all the 20s because everything is mixed up. I do have some 5s here, so let me put this here. Let me put the money right here. So someone commented and mentioned for me to break it down like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So we have 100s. Sometimes I like my money to be faced one way, so that's why it might take a little bit longer. So there we go. So let me just do that really quick. 100 there, 20, 20, 20, 20s. And we'll cut it out right now. Again, it should be a total of 1,900. We have a lot of 5s. And one thing I do want to mention, if you're interested, some of you have also asked about how much debt that we currently have. And to be honest, the debt that we have is only student loans, which comes out to around $25,000. I have this video that I talk about that specifically. If you click the card up here somewhere, you can go ahead and watch this video once you're done with this one, so you guys can have a little breakdown of how much money we actually owe. Again, it is only student loans. So let's just count it out. Okay, so we're gonna count the 100s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1,300 here. Okay, so you have $1,300 bills. Put that to the side. Let's see how many 20s we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay, 26. So let me take out the calculator because I can do math. So it looks like we have 520 so far for 20s, and we have 1,300 here for the 100s. So again, I'm not good with math. So we have $1,820 so far. Let me just finish counting out the tens. So if that's the case, then we should have $80 here worth of fives. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 55, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. $70. Did I count this wrong? So sorry, let's see. Plus 70. So 1,890. Did I count this wrong? Looks like we have 1,890. There's $10 missing somewhere, but it's all good. It might be in the other room because I was recording this video before I switched to the second bedroom that we have. The other room was not working for me, so I must have left it at the other desk over there, but it's fine. So we'll just work with what we have. Okay, so we have 1,890 in total. And what we're gonna do right now is just kind of look at all of our envelopes, see how much money we have in each one of them. That way we can just count them together and then fill up the only envelope that we need to fill up today, which is gonna be for rent. Again, rent is $1,600. So let me just take out all of the envelopes. Just give me 1 second. If you're wondering how I made these envelopes, the envelopes are actually from Dollar Tree. All I ended up doing was printing out. I typed this up on Word, printed it out, cut it out, and pasted it on there with glue. Okay, pretty simple. So vacation, and then we have the fun money, and that's it. Okay. So let me put this to the side, and let's just look at this together. Okay. So let's see how much money we have here in the fun money. Looks like we don't have anything so far, which is fine. For vacation, let's see if there's anything in there. There's nothing in there. Parents, there shouldn't be anything in there because we did give the money already to them. Gym, there shouldn't be anything because we've already paid it off. Car insurance, let's see, there's nothing in there. Student loans. Again, if you're interested to see the debt that we have, the video that you're going to see here in the card talks about the student loans and how or what are the steps that we are going to do to pay that off. So if you're interested, please make sure to watch that video right after this one. Okay. Spotify, there's nothing in here. Internet, shouldn't be anything in here. I need to check when that bill's going to come out. Have cell phone, nothing in there. Car gas. Okay, so we do have some money for the car gas. Let's see how much money we have in here for car gas. So it looks like we have $300 so far for car gas as of today. Okay, so 300 there. Rent, let's count it out. There should be 1,200 in here. Okay, so let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, thank God. So there is 1,200 in there, which is great. Okay, this is the only envelope that we're gonna stuff today. So I'll put this over here. Restaurants, I'm curious about restaurants. Let's see how much money we have in here. 60 bucks. Not bad. Not bad. I think budgeting has really opened up our eyes as far as how much money we're actually spending. So that's why I think budgeting is very, very important. You might not necessarily have to do the envelopes. You can do budgeting however you like, but budgeting, setting certain categories or how much money you're going to spend on certain categories, as you know, categories meaning bills. It really keeps you on track. Not only does it keep you on track to paying bills, lowering the debt, but also you know exactly where your money is going. Okay, a lot of times we always think that we don't have enough money for this, we don't have enough money for that, but at the end of the day is a lot of the money really goes to restaurants. I mentioned this in the last video. I did an audit on myself last year for 2019, and just restaurants itself, I ended up spending over $5,000, which is freaking insane if you ask me. So make sure to keep an eye out for that, okay? So anyways, the last one that we have here is going to be groceries. So groceries, we have $200. Now, one of the things I do want to mention, and to be very honest with you all, the reason groceries, we haven't really been spending a lot of money on groceries is for this reason. Since we just got married back in October, we still go out to our parents pretty often, a lot of times after work and during the weekends. So what ends up happening is, especially during the weekday, if we go to our parents after work, we typically have dinner over there. So it does save us a few dollars for groceries. So that's why sometimes the groceries, we do not spend that much money because of that. Okay, so with that being said, again, there's $1,200 in here already. The rent is due the next day or so, so there's $1,200, and according to our budget, we only have to put in another $400 in there. So what I'm gonna do is get the 400, so 1 2 3 4, put it in there. That way we can go ahead and pay the rent. Okay, and let me see, and there we go. Again, this is going to be for the rent for this month. That way we're on track. Okay, now you might be asking yourself, what are we going to do with this extra cash that we have right here? So since we have $1,890 minus 400, that makes it, I have to be sure. Again, I'm not good at math anymore. I used to be good. So since there's $1,890 minus 400, that leaves us with $1,490. So now you might be asking yourself, what are we going to do with this? Now, I'll tell you what we're going to do with it. We're just going to put it in the bank in our savings account. I know that what Dave Ramsey preaches is to any money that you have left over, just to send it for to pay off debt. I agree with that. I totally agree. But I think the most important thing to always do first is making sure that you set up your rainy day fund first, because you never know when, you know, life might happen. You might lose a job, you might get sick, a family member might get sick, you never know. So I think it's always important to make sure to set up your 3 to 6 months worth of expenses first, and then if there's money left over, then you can just, you know, go ahead and pay out as much as you can on debt. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. As far as the 3 to 6 months, we're pretty much there already. So that way we can, you know, pay as much as we can on the student loan debt as fast as possible. Okay, so with that being said, I think that's it for today. Again, just for now, this money that you see right here, this is going to be going straight to the savings. All right, so as I mentioned, if you're interested in the student debt that we currently do have, just make sure to click that card right here above. I'll take you directly to it. That way you can see the breakdown of how much we owe and what are some of the steps that we're going to do or take to try to pay out as much as possible, as fast as possible. Okay, other than that, thank you all so much for watching. If you are new, please consider subscribing. Again, my name is Jesse, and we do upload videos 3 times per week. So also make sure to turn on the notification and give this video a like if you like it, and share it with a friend if you would like to do that as well. But other than that, thank you all so much. Hopefully your goals are already in place for this new year 2020, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone. Have a good day.